Hey, I don't need this today. No handouts. I thought the police were supposed to make sure you did not come around here during the day.
You look just like those terrorists, Tivole. Excuse me, I have a call to make.
Pretty quiet.
Nothing suspicious here.
What the hell kind of crazy talk is this? I'm going to get the police if this continues. I can't believe the police let you in here. There must be a law against the kind of ogs you have.
Don't mind telling you I do not like seeing your kind around here. Those attacks are too fresh in my mind.
Get away from me. I'm not in a chatting mood.
Rad. Stay quiet.
Never asked for your services.
We went to a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza.
připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s rusákama. Ten hajzl leze do řítí a dostane povýšení. Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s rusákama.
They are involved. I'll stop it.
Doufám, že mi rodina Dvali tu pojistku vyplatí.
Hajzl leze do řítí a dostane povýšení. Vážně jsme k něčemu.
Right here in the city.
Ten hajzl leze do řítí a dostane povýšení.
Cannot come soon enough.
Hezký den. Doufám, že tady nehodláte páchat něco, co by všem zkazilo náladu.
You are a courier, yes?
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s rusákama.
I will not keep you. I am sure you have many important packages to deliver.
Enough problems already.
This is crazy. I'm nervous about leaving the name because I'm afraid I didn't know. That is not a consolation. Are you trying to make me afraid all the time?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. I'm afraid all the time too.
You've made me scared to leave my house. Why? I never did anything to you. I need medication to keep myself from having anxiety attacks. But at least I know my racing heart is made of real flesh.
You wouldn't understand what it's like to try and help people. Your body has no feelings.
I don't know you and I don't want to know you.
Já myslela, že se policie má starat, abyste sem ve dne nechodili. shopkeeper was late on his protection payments. So my client beat him to death with a baseball bat.
In front of a cop? How are you going to spin that one in court?
I don't have to. The police officer is prepared to testify that it was self-defense. The shopkeeper pulled the knife on my client first, and during the altercation, the knife fell through a sewer grate.
Oh, I get it. Your client and the cop have a pre-existing business arrangement. Nice.
So good.
I don't know. Santo has been a sure bet for a long time, but
I should give you my card. Sooner or later, every org in this city needs a lawyer. You look like you can take care of yourself on the streets, but in the courtroom, where the real power is, you would be helpless as a kitten.
The mob runs this city for two simple reasons. They're less brutal than the cops, and they're better organized. The police station got bombed a few months ago, but for some reason, the largest and busiest mob-owned club in the city hasn't been targeted.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
In the market for... Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will, and you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead. This is fantastic. The cause is very, very grateful. Take this. A gift for a true freedom fighter. You came to Prague to browse?
Nothing for me.
Don't wait for planned obsolescence.
Will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations.
Clear here. You think if I ratted on that guy, they'd fire him? One day I'm going to shoot you and no one will care. If you're interested in certain specialty items, you should ask the guy behind the counter.
And many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in
You'll like it here. The boss is impressed by you people.
and polarize the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live.
All right,
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers of aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Casal, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
Those reforms were enacted
Around the clock, around the world. Picus News, always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Růžička train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months.
I don't
All
know.
of them occurring at
Santo has been a sure bet for a long time, but can all faded? Public opinion might sink the whole project.
Just got through another round of layoffs at the office. I think they've cut their workforce by 25% in the last 2 years.
That would be the old man's daughter. He adores her. I can't for the life of me understand why.
Hi, you're kidding.
No,
A
I'm
man
fine.
trapped in the
I'm
past
fine,
as a fanatical transhumanist for a
I
daughter?
wasn't in the train station.
I bet
when
Sunday
it
dinner at
happened.
their house is lots
No,
of
I
fun.
don't. The bank is nowhere near the train station. You live in a town with a population of 800 people.
What are you
but
doing
here
in
things
front
are
of a
more spread
watchmaker
out.
shop?
I gotta
Is
go.
your
Give
internal
my best
clock
to Papa.
malfunctioning?
Love you. Bye.
It's obvious what AUGs care about. Themselves. That's why they have to make themselves artificially better than everybody else.
You see all kinds of unusual people in the city. Sometimes I wonder what their stories are. I bet there are things in your biography that would scare me to death.
Promiňte, my se... Ne, my se neznáme. Hele, já teď nemám čas.
Centrálo, pořád čekám na další šicht.
Just make it through this shift.
Of course it's easier. That's what the Country Palisade, right? Our corporate privacy laws are bulletproof.
I'd rather stay quiet.
Hey, stop that.
can't defend against that kind of thing. All right, moving back out. City has gone to hell.
No augmented security. Nothing. All automated. Very counted wheel.
The cops in this city have a bad reputation, but some of us are doing our best every day to change that. The problem with reputations is that nobody notices cops when they're just doing their jobs politely and efficiently. Just make it through this shift.
I couldn't believe it when I saw the test results. Spanish flu.
That's impossible. We eradicated Spanish flu decades ago.
Until yesterday, I would have agreed with you. But I've got a dead 4-month-old boy whose cells are telling me something different.
If it were making a comeback, the CDC would have told us, and VersaLife would already be manufacturing a cure. Don't be paranoid.
I think some of the old diseases are making a comeback. Most of my colleagues disagree. That scares me too. There's a big, deadly plague on the horizon, I'm sure of it. It's going to be worse than HIV. How do I get back to the hotel?
Sorry, I don't have time for tourists right now. I'm preparing to give an important presentation. Just let me be.
A lot of business people here. All hustle and bustle. Like most city financial centers. No matter how bad things get, you can always count on that. I'm not sure if that's comforting or disturbing.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Initiating.
Access granted.
going on.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hey, you should take care of yourself around here. I don't know if you had anything to do with the bombing, but not everybody around here is as open-minded as me.
Rather, stay quiet.
Disgusting.
Do not mind me, I was just leaving.
So, you got anything on Picus?
I think I found the kind of information you're looking for.
All right. Inspire me.
Here. Picus knew all about a recent chemical spill and what it did to the water supply. They warned their own people, but not the public at large.
Better to risk people's health than to threaten social order. This is good. Very good. Anything else?
A commercial airliner went down recently, over an ionospheric research facility. Plane went down because of whatever the military was doing there, not because of some augmented passenger like Picus claims.
Shit, man! This is it! This is headline fucking material! You did good, man. Real good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's cool, man. This should be more than enough. Okay, Bones has been typing up a storm already. We pulled all our Picus theories together and laid out some preliminaries. If you did your job right, this should help fill in the blanks.
So we're done here.
Almost. We need to make sure this issue gets the publicity it deserves. There's a city information hub we want you to hack. It's on your way out, I promise.
All right.
I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker.
Writing the truth is one thing. Finding a way to share it is another. That's what we need to focus on now. Distribution.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
The United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in an hour. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events the headlines.
Nice jacket, asshole.
Hello.
City has gone.
I hope not new.
Do not mind me, I was just leaving. You do not need to hassle me. I know the rules.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I'm sorry.
Halo.
Ne, dobře už bylo. Kvůli těm útokům a debaklu v útulku je Praha na pokraji ekonomického kolapsu. Jasně, Pečka.
If you're hoping to buy something from me, you're out of luck. What is it? How are they taking it? How are they taking it?
How are they taking it?
To ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the Collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the Collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever phrases the underground media wants to say. This is Eliza Casson, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is our portable data solution is massive storage.
Because the Og Insa is only the first of many horror shows we're about to be subjected to. Unless we figure this shit out fast.
And a more in-depth look at U.S. Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Restoration Act. This legislation...
Access granted.
Oh, quit. That's all.
I wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Keep moving.
Jste na dovolený, nebo co? Já bych odsud taky ráda někam vypadla. Makám od 9 do 5, každý den. Já si tady stěžuju cizinci jako nějaký garbage.
Hele, koukejte nám dát pokoj, nebo... Jak jako následky? Hele, koukejte nám dát pokoj, nebo...
Not much going on. Enough problems already.
Cannot come soon
What the
enough.
hell? The hands are here and so shiny. Go on, do your business and get the hell out of here. Back to where you belong.
Access granted.
Milena, I got into the art permit registry.
Hold on. That should give me access now as well.
Why am I seeing a security timer?
Probably because neither of us have done this before. Cross your fingers. I borrowed this employee ID from a guy in a bar.
Why does it say there's only one validation slot?
Shit! The city has quotas for this kind of thing. Prague is designed to regulate people to death.
What does that mean?
The system won't let this guy register 2 people. Just scan something. There isn't much time. Help 1 person at least. Good. Irenka's documents should hold up to any kind of scanning check now. She's as legit as she can be, without actually being legit.
I came here to help 2 people.
It doesn't always work that way. Look, you need to get out of there, please.
Milena, that permit I wasn't able to scan. What happens to Edward now?
He probably ends up in Golem. Or he gets arrested for trying to use fake documentation. Thrown into a cell somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't exactly feel like a win, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We did the best we could. Listen, thanks for being one of the good guys.
shit.
Drž se dál, ale. Tady je další.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s rusákama. Příště mi snad kurva nakážu, abych šel rozdávat lístky za špatný parkování.
Zpátky do Golem City. Nech mě bejt, ty zrůdo.
Will you look at this? A walking appliance. Get lost. Not the smartest clank, are you? When I say get lost, that means you get lost. Understand?
I don't like being this close
What
to
a
the cash
rat race.
I'm afraid
You have
of what
no
might
idea how
happen to me.
difficult it is to work like this every day.
Poverty isn't contagious.
Sometimes I wish I was
No,
homeless.
But most of the
No
people in
worries.
that district have some kind of addiction. Desperate people who need money are more likely to commit crime and hurt
City has gone to hell.
Access granted.
Okay, you there?
Who is this? How'd you get this number?
I did what you asked. Samizdat should have no problem getting its message out now. You remember our deal?
Oh, yeah. I don't compromise whatever little game you're playing over at that import company.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
Don't worry. Just make sure you remember who the good guys are.
přetíž.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Ještě mi do chvóty chybějí 4 přesvědky.
Not right now. Actually, not ever. I don't know you, so I won't talk to you.
What do you want? Stop bothering me. Mind your own business.
Who the hell are you? Don't bother me.
Já u sebe žádný kredity nemám.
What is this city?
Look at this!
This city is so depressing. I could really use a drink and maybe a nice filet mignon to go with it. The incident ruined everything. Did you know it destroyed half the world's commercial airliners? When I vacationed in Cairo, I had to fly coach.
I have trouble sometimes remembering what life was like before the incident. Maybe humanity will never recover. I guess if things get any worse, I can always just stop watching the news.
Clank. Why do you people have to insist on bothering us normal people?
Organic food is the biggest con job in the world. Nothing can be natural when it's watered by acid rain. Everything you put in a recycling bin gets shipped to factories in China. Recycling wastes our energy resources.
Kde jsou pasy? Pane bože.
Later. I haven't got the time right now.
People like this?
Stay away, Og. We do not want you here. Get back to Golem City.
I have a real craving for barbecue. Hard to find a good restaurant around here, though. Might have to try my luck and head to another district.
I was lucky to get through the checkpoint. The papers I'm carrying are forgeries. Things are so bad in Prague that even good people are breaking the law because they don't have a choice.
I have a real craving for barbecue.
You got the bomb on you? I think I should search you, eh? Get the hell out of here. As far as I'm concerned, you are all under suspicion for the Bazika bomb. What is this?
You slamming? No shiny Augs around here. You couldn't look more out of place if this was Golem City. Please, just leave me alone to my misery. I'm sure you can find your little piece here somewhere.
Are you some kind of activist or something? Get a job. Leave me the hell alone.
You check out. Paperwork is up to date and you can freely cross this checkpoint.
Beware the cults. Do not give in to easy answers.
My brother Pavel disappeared 2 months ago, and he is not the first.
can still hear it. It's like a mosquito in my brain. And you have to make it stop. Please, make him stop.
Welcome to the next stage of our journey. Brace yourselves, close your eyes. We are moving beyond our base impulses, beyond violence, beyond fear, beyond questions. You don't belong here. You need to leave. What are you up to?
Good people don't disturb ritual. I can only see through part of you.
Upstairs.
Part of you gives in to it. The part that does not is a danger.
Upstairs is the world of death, right?
Good people don't disturb ritual. Good people don't disturb ritual.
Good
Good people don't ask why.
You don't belong here. You need to leave. What do you think you're doing? What is it you have there? You need to stop this poking around.
Good people don't go upstairs.
I feel so hollow now. Being found means being lost all over again.
The skeptic. He continues to cloud the room with questions, with doubts. He contributes nothing. He may say nothing.
I'm gonna say a few things whether you want me to or not. We got a lot to talk about, Richard. Now that we can finally talk.
Why have you... What is it that offends you so much about our attempt to construct something better?
You mean your attempt to control people? Amplifying your hypnotic techniques with some kind of social enhancer? Keeping people from talking back, from questioning you?
I don't think you understand. Please. These people want to be here. We need each other.
How ugly must the world have looked to you, to go to these lengths? To actually believe that this was some kind of alternative?
We chose to start over. To escape what society had become. What it was turning us into. You may not understand, but they do.
No, I understand. You sought out people who were vulnerable. People like you. who had reasons to run away.
Who do you think they are? There are no missing persons reports. I didn't rip them from warm meals and bamboo linen. For those who wander the sewers at night in search of answers and alternatives, this is as good as it gets. No more hiding, no more running away, no more feeling abandoned. They need me. They need somewhere to feel welcome.
And the ones you don't welcome? Those who try to question or resist, like Viznik, like me? You have no problem rejecting them, threatening them, installing gun turrets to ensure they can never pull back the curtain.
The guns exist only to protect the ideal. Even the most peaceful communities must be prepared to defend themselves.
This isn't a community. It's a magic trick. You've been hypnotizing people, selling them on some fantasy of what you wish the world was like.
He tricked us? I don't understand.
None of it meant anything.
Please, don't leave. He can undermine me all he wants, but he can't change what it's like up there. The decommissioning, the segregation. They will round you up and catalog you. They will do worse.
People need to be guided. Now more than ever. All these things you're trying to run away from, trying to pretend away, no one should have to face them alone. But this isn't guidance. This is just replacing one totalitarian nightmare with another.
I went too far.
He preyed on us.
By a few thousand miles, yeah. And it's time to turn around now, Richard. Time to shut all of this off.
I don't understand. How?
He snuck into our minds and fed us some vision of himself, of ourselves. He preyed on us.
Why us? Why were we drawn here and not others?
I don't know. All my life I have been drawn. I still hear the echoes of his voice. I still hear the echoes of his voice.
I feel humiliated. I remember feeling that nothing outside of these walls was real. It was comforting.
And now we must go back to it. The laws, the people, everything I was running from.
At least it is real. He tricked us, made us see things that were not real.
I believe in what we were trying to do. They were safer here with me than out there with men like you.
Richard can no longer persuade anyone of anything. The others are free of him now, just like you are.
I'm not a model of separation. I questioned him, and then I'm not one of them anymore. But I'm not one of them.
You were right to question him. The fact that you were able to at all when others couldn't says a lot about your strength of character.
I became I again. Temporary signal failure led them to perceive me as a threat. I started thinking differently. I realized how there's two eyes in Wisnik. That's when I figured it all out.
It's a good thing you did. God knows how far this might have gone if Richard had been left unchecked. How many others might have come and been persuaded to stay.
We came to him because we didn't fit the so social schematic, hounded by laws, hated by revolutions. He offered a way out, but there is no way out. Exile from exile is exile.
You're out now, Wisnik. There should be nothing more drawing you to this place, to him. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want.
I am alone. I am alone. Do you know the story of the rat and the button? You'll assume you're the one without a choice. But remember, given limitless access to a feeling that is always devotionalized, the rat kept pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing. The rat kept pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing.
clear. Not a fucking thing to worry about.
A few lights wouldn't hurt.
A little surprised that doctor agreed to keep working for us.
Have to get this back to the lab.
I haven't seen any of the chemists try to steal any product.
The chemicals have a reaction to light. That is why it is so dark.
There is something underhanded going on here.
I got my eyes on the whole operation. We will be okay.
What the fuck is Swan cleaning? It is good and safe on my end.
Reminds me of that oral cemetery song.
Vendedor organizado.
All clear. Not a fucking thing to worry about.
Get ready to escort the chemists out of here.
You think they are so fucking smart?
Things are just as they should be.
Might have a partial here.
Surprised that doctor agreed to keep working for us.
Let me get this out of the way. We're talking about the log incident. I've always hated that term. Incident?
The fumes in here must be a bit.
That's an incident. What happened that fateful day in 2027? Beyond terror, any of us...
Of course I won't
Tempting to
forget
try
the
the
vodka.
neon. They should not.
I haven't seen any of the chemists try to steal any product. That's where we're headed, thanks to the horror of the Illuminati and their humanity front puppets unleashed on the earth that day.
What the fuck? to keep working for us.
How are the reactors holding up? I checked the pressure valves an hour ago. Everything is fine. They're ramping up too fast. We should slow down some. People love you. Now it's our job to beat the demand.
Who are you? How the hell did you get in here? This is a restricted lab.
A neon lab, isn't that right? I've seen what your drug does to hogs.
Maybe I should call in the guards, hmm? You can discuss the ethics of neon with them. Give me one good reason not to trigger the alarm.
For starters, because I can move a lot faster than you. So how about neither of us do anything rash just yet?
What is it you expect from me? I'm just a chemist here.
You make a product that kills people. I'm not leaving until that's no longer possible. And you're gonna help me.
Why would I help you? People have a right to disconnect from the world. To do whatever they want to their minds, their bodies. I see no reason why that should stop.
Things in Prague aren't exactly looking up right now. I'm not saying Neon is responsible for that, but it certainly isn't helping. Not me, not you, not anyone. Now, as resourceful as I may be, you know this lab better than I do. I'm asking for your help.
You're right. Recreational drug use is not the reason the world is falling apart. If anything, riding the rainbow is one of the few things still holding some of us up. Why take that from me? Why take it from anyone?
I'm not convinced I actually need your help. It's pretty obvious that all I have to do is shoot a couple of these tanks. Any monkey with a gun can do that.
You mean the reactors? You're not serious, are you? You wouldn't actually be that reckless, would you?
Why not? I'm here to halt the production of neon, sabotage this whole operation. I think my way sounds pretty good.
Your way would kill us all! Please, for everyone's sake, you have to rethink your plan. Please.
I'm overthinking all this. I'm asking some high school chemistry dropout for information she probably doesn't even have access to. Information I don't even need. Bad things inside of tank shoot tank. So obvious it hurts.
I'll tell you what hurts. Toxic explosions. Neon may make people see rainbows, but it's not rainbows inside those reactors. My god, you would actually go through with it, wouldn't you? Please, I'll do anything. Just do not shoot the reactors.
You're making the right choice.
What is it exactly you need from me?
I want to know how to best disrupt the synthesis process. Maybe sabotage those reactors over there, without killing us all. Is that something you can tell me how to do?
There's a fail-safe system you can activate inside the reactor room. It empties the tanks, basically shuts everything down. You'll need these biocells to do it.
Alright, what about the codes?
The code to get into the reactor room is 7851. Inserting the biocels will bring up the reactor terminal. Same code. The only thing I can't help you with is the lasers. That part is up to you. I've told you all I can. Yeah, I get it. You're not a fan of neon. It's done. No more synthesis. No more neon. It's over. You got what you wanted.
my property in the Capek district. It is good and safe on my end.
Na ulicích dneska není bezpečno. Radši se někde schovejte, policajti dneska řádějí. Zasraný zvířata. Zastřelili mýho známýho, přímo přede mnou. Já rychle utekla do stok.
You, have anything on you? I'm desperate. I'll do anything you want, man. No one has to know.
Jestli nechceš číslo, akorát plejtváš mým drahoceným časem. My God.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up. Biocells, painkillers, right.
Oh, great. My favorite hog. You want to buy? You want anything else?
I'm good for now.
By now, you won't have to come back.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Что? Must be nothing.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
Credits up front. Yes, good choice.
I have everything I need.
By now, you won't have to come back.
Beginning of a new age, and like always, change is birth.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Right. Take control of your destiny, brother.
Mějte na paměti, že předměty... týkající se augmentací, například biobaterie a jisté nástroje, či další autorské příslušenství.
Děláš si srandu? Víš, že tenhle vůz je jen pro naturály? Ukáž mi doklady. No tak, papíry.
I suppose you want to see these?
Zasraná angličtina. Měl by ses naučit česky, Augu. Máš kliku, že jsou platný. Tak jdi a koukej se držet ve svém prostoru.
The man is a CEO. She only sees his money. I never eat in outdoor restaurants anymore. Too many other people nearby. When I'm enjoying a good meal, I don't want to see bombs and druggies right in front of me.
Not now,
Yes.
I'm busy.
Damn thing is always breaking down.
Přímo tady ve městě. Nevidím nic, nemám co hlásit. Jestli v tom fakt je.
Maybe a year or more.
My niece loves those little marionettes they used to have. The ones that look like dogs. I was going to get one for her birthday.
You could get her a real dog.
No,
She's an irresponsible little idiot. Trusting her with a piece of wood is as far as I would ever go.
This city is changing so much, so fast. I hardly recognize it anymore. This district used to be filled with so much more history. At this rate, they're going to gentrify the soul right out of Prague.
I had the perfect gift for my niece all picked out, only to learn that the puppet shop has closed. It's my niece's birthday today. Maybe she won't remember what I got her last year. I have another at home.
Why they haven't put more guys on the job, I'll never know. Damn, I'll never get this done. Looks like more overtime. Yeah, well, there's the problem right there. Yeah, well, there's the problem right there.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Access granted.
can't just take time off. I know that. But there's got to be another way. Another doctor she can see. Try telling him that. I'm just afraid he's going to go behind my back and do it anyway.
Access granted.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face, but the bags are the same ones used by Talus Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilet complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Am I late? Are you two,
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. Ark territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utelek complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an Ark prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past Ark's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to tell us, Rucker, and bring him in, Agent.
You ask me, Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. Ready to light out.
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me. I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Still have some things I need to take care of before we leave.
All right. Go on then, get your shit sorted. I'll be here, waiting. Daylight's wasting, boy. In case you haven't noticed. You good to go yet?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Not as the leader of ARC, as your neighbor.
Don't walk away, please. I need just a little. You have so much and I have nothing. Please.
Later. Get bridge.
Is the pain still bad? I wish there was more I could do right now.
Get that bridge.
Usually, a humanitarian disaster like this would get a lot of press and foreign aid. But given that these are augmented people, there is not much we can do here other than make people as comfortable as possible. Not without supplies. There is not much we can do here other than make people as comfortable as possible. Not without supplies.
I'm only trying to get back on my feet.
Take a good look. I won't be here long. Je mi jedno, co se ti stalo, nemám.
Kohler.
Something else.
Something weird just happened. I think I activated something I shouldn't have.
Sounds like you've been overclocking that rig of yours. You should be fine, as long as you don't go overboard.
With supplies so scarce, there is really not much we can do but comfort these poor people. The state police and ARC fight over shipments, then distribute some of the rations, and I'm certain they are both taking their cut.
There must be somebody else. Can't that person get any fucking rest in this place? Get out.
It will not be long now. Many of us will not last much longer. I am not an addict, Scott. No. Just neuropathy. His medicine. I need it to live.
I am not.
Prostě jdi pryč. Nech mě v klidu trpět.
Slyšel jsi tu Rackerovu zprávu? Nevím, co si o něm máme myslet.
Who the hell are you? Don't bother me. What kind of idiot just walks up to a stranger and tries to start a conversation?
living like this.
I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
Here. Looks like these people need it more than I do.
That's very kind of you. I wasn't expecting. Word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Růžička station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Golem are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine. And not all of them think very highly of Hazards.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talus Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talus Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talus years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Picus News.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
It's just that I heard Rucker didn't get augmented voluntarily, so I'm wondering how that kind of experience colors a man's perspective around people who did.
Talus was always passionate about the ability of neuroaugmentations to heal people's bodies and souls. His accident only strengthened his beliefs.
Is he still an idealist, then? After everything that's happened?
Listen to his daily broadcasts. He believes people will usually do the right thing in time. They just need to discover what the right thing is.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart. Terrorists try to blow up Růžička station. The cops need someone to blame.
I can't feel my toes, man.
We don't need more trouble tonight.
Je to tady jak na skládku. Ty nevypadáš, jako bys patřil sem mezi nás.
Don't worry, everything will be fine.
Block it out. Just block it out.
My friends, this most recent act of senseless violence has been laid at our feet. At the feet of all augmented, not simply ARC. And I fear the repercussions will test our resolve, the strength of our convictions. We have been cast as the villain once again.
I need a hit. Fuck.
Despite our denials, our protestations, despite our dedication to the peaceful advancement of our cause, despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack at Růžička Station,
No shelter, no food, no fucking hope.
And although I know that many of you are fearful in the wake of such violence,
Fucking can't feel my toes, man.
I urge you not to
I can't keep living like this.
know as well as I that they will come here. To accuse
Just block it.
Your temperature is a little high. Are you feeling chilly?